Good morning, DePauw. My name is Naisha Lewis.
And my name is Josh Hacker, and you're watching The Source.
This has been a busy week on campus.
Yes, it has, and as we wrap up our 4th week of classes, us students are definitely feeling the stress.
This past Saturday, rumors about a man with a knife flew around campus. These rumors were first brought into campus knowledge through the notification of a resident assistant, or RA. This RA encouraged his students to shelter in place. Further rumors of what was dubbed Knife Man spread through an anonymous commenting app known as Yik Yak. Students expressed concern that they did not receive an emergency notification from DePauw on this issue.
DePauw police later disclosed that they did receive a call about the suspect, but upon both mobile and foot patrol and reviewing of camera footage, the perpetrator was nowhere to be found and deemed not active or a threat. DePauw police would like to use this incident to encourage people to call and not to spread rumors. They would rather be swamped with phone calls than spread blind fear.
DePauw played in its first football game of the season on Saturday, facing the Butler Bulldogs in Indianapolis. DePauw students truly showed up for their team, with a large group who came to support. And you can hear more about the game and all of our sports by checking out the D3 TV show, Tiger Sports Nation, posted weekly on Thursdays.
On Wednesday, we had a few visitors who came to campus, TikTok famous evangelists Brother Jed and Sister Cindy. These individuals were not hosted by DePauw, and students were encouraged to not engage, as hostile reactions are their primary source of content. Our news director, Jude Hunter, was at the scene, and now let's go to her to see exactly what unfolded.
Hello, my name is Jude Hunter. I'm standing here in Bowman Park. And just a few hours earlier, we had a few visitors who came to campus, coming from Campus Ministries of the USA, known as Brother Jed and Sister Cindy. They were not hosted by DePauw at all. In fact, DePauw actually condemns and does not agree with a lot of their ideologies that they did bring to campus. This is something that they do regularly. They go to campuses, they hope to provoke not only anger, but a reaction that can get them views. This is how they make their living, and unfortunately, DePauw was the next victim on their list. One thing that DePauw did that was absolutely fantastic to combat their words of hate was our DePauw student government brought in not only food trucks, but they had free t-shirts, they had inflatables. They really brought together the student body in a positive way in this light. I would now like to give it up to a few interviews that I conducted with a few of our students, as well as Sarah Ryan and Mallory, some of our people that are in charge of the Women's Center, as well as counseling services on DePauw's campus. So give it up to them as they answer a few questions that I would ask them.
So to introduce myself, my name is Mallory and I work in counseling services. I am the mental health and wellness educator and outreach coordinator, and I also supervise our mental health peer educator program.
Hi, I'm Sarah Hammerly. I'm a junior and I'm a psych major.
I'm Grace Gleva and I'm a junior. I'm a double major of music and psych.
Hi, I'm Sarah Ryan. I'm the director of the Women's Center.
What's going on campus right now is that Campus Ministries USA is here, also known as Brother Jed and Sister Cindy. They like to stir up some controversy, and their missionary goals are kind of to get a rise out of people, so that's what they're here to do.
So another thing that's going on right now is we're having a big celebration of love and our culture's diversity. So there's a whole bunch of flags around us. We've got the LGBTQ plus flag. We've got the Black Lives Matter flag. We got a whole bunch of loving flags.
Yeah, so I have been on campus for a while and have been through several visits from Jed and Cindy's smock, and I would say that this is probably the best response that we've had as a campus community. The first time that I was here when they visited, I think we were caught a little bit off guard, and our students were really emotionally triggered and harmed by their words. The second time we had more of kind of a festival response like this. People were dancing in the streets and having a good time, playing lots of music, and then it was kind of a third visit right after that when students were kind of like, oh, we've seen this, like we don't need to stop and listen anymore, and really kind of took the air out of what they were doing, and what they're looking for is an audience. So when we don't give them an audience, they don't stick around for very long.
So in my position, not only individually but as counseling services, we wanted to make sure that we were here and had a presence today and worked with other faculty and staff, because the more connection we have, the more we're able to kind of block some of the hate that is present today and spread messages of love and support and care. So a few of the things that we can do, we still have our emergency crisis walk-in hours that we have every day, Monday through Friday, 11 to noon, and then again from 3 to 4. So if anyone really feels they need individual one-on-one support in our offices, they're more than welcome to walk in. But August, you could just talk, right? It's so important that we acknowledge that whatever you're feeling in the moment is valid. While typically the less you engage with hateful messages and people who are wanting to spread that hate, the less they feel empowered to continue to do so. However, we're not asking you to ignore how you feel or what might be brought up as a result. So if you need additional support, just need somebody to listen, or even just need somebody to physically be present next to you so you're not alone, we are more than happy and willing to be able to do that for you.
I want to say thank you so much to those of you that took the time out of your day to come and talk with me. I want to say thank you to the DePauw student body. Your response to their presence on campus was absolutely fantastic and showed nothing but love. And send it back to you in the studio.
Thank you so much to the Women's Center and Counseling Services for showing your support this week. That will do it for this week's episode of The Source. I'm Naisha.
And I'm Josh. Make sure you tune in every week to hear the latest campus news.